Hey guys, we're back. You already know who it is. Hey girl,
Hey,
what you doing?
never listened to this podcast.
What podcast?
The 415 Podcast.
Yeah!
And,
With Miss B.
and Kita.
Oil. I got you. So
That's
somebody
what she said.
yours was
When
made fresh.
y'all know when I got mine. She said she was making it for her coworker. Yo, um, we ain't had a topic. We struggled trying to come up with a topic, and we agreed on one thing, and that was neither one of us have every word phrase can lead to a song on this here podcast, but neither one of us has been watching football. And y'all know for a long time, I was the one watching watching the game while trying to record, missing questions, missing statements for Keith. And now I'm not watching.
Yes, I mean we were really big like on the football, and I just don't know what happened. Like
I think
I
everything.
still pay attention to my team, and the crazy part, I'm in fantasy football right now, but I'm not watching. I don't even know what my team done in the past couple of weeks.
I don't know anything.
I pay attention. What week we in? Week 3, 4, probably after. I don't know, but
don't ask me because I don't know Nathan.
I mean, I watched my team. I watched the Eagles and Cowboys game.
I don't even know about that game.
And I got stressed out about watching that game. I was like, this is why I don't watch. This is why, because your blood pressure get all up. You yelling at the TV when nobody else is in the house. You talking to yourself. Like, what the hell is going on?
It used to be like Keita would watch her team play, but I would watch all the teams play the entire day and Monday and Thursday.
That's not, I wouldn't just watch the Cowboys. Okay. I would watch the Cowboys. I would watch Seattle. Okay. I will watch them.
But I'm saying sitting all day Sunday, watching all the games for the day. That's what I'm talking about.
Watching all the games.
That's what I was doing. I was literally heavy on football, like heavy on that Jane. Even when because it's on 2 different channels. So I'm flipping and I'm watching all of them. Like this one's on commercial. All right, bet I'm about to go to this one. Like that's what I was doing. So I'm not even doing that. No, like I haven't turned on the TV. No sports, no news. Like those 2 things I'm not consuming.
The only way I know about it is if I'm on Facebook and I logged out of Facebook for a couple of days, which is surprising. I logged out. I didn't deactivate this time. I'm trying to, not learn not to deactivate and just log off.
How many times I done told her that? Log out so you gotta do it.
I'm trying new things here. I'm trying new things, right?
It's fine at your own pace.
So now, I'm trying to log out of Instagram.
Oh, I do that on a day,
daily.
Trying to. I give myself 10 minutes to be on on IG, because IG is the one where my phone will tell me, like, you've been on this thing for 4 hours straight. That's a problem. That's a problem. Like, it's one thing to be up there, working on your own page and trying to sort things out. But when you just start going and hashtag after hashtag and you get deep down into like 52 weeks ago, that's a problem. So I said, you know what? We're going to set up a timer. Thank you, Android, for the daggone app timers. Because I sure did set that thing up. Like Twitter is like my, that's one of my favorite apps since it came out. Like that I organize my thoughts. I catch up on, what's trending, the news, what's happening in our community, the Black community. I get ideas, I have like a lot of positive, people that I follow. So it's like motivation. Whereas Instagram is just like, child, you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know what you're gonna get.
She treat Twitter like I treat Instagram.
Yeah.
No, I treat because I don't get on Twitter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it shows.
I don't get on. Like, it's to the point when I have to upload for Twitter. My Twitter don't work.
Well, I'll just make it my business to do it.
I'm like, cause ma'am, you don't post on Twitter, so why are you even here? Like, literally, my thing would be, she'd be like, you ain't post on Twitter. Yes, I did. This didn't go through.
So I'll do that. I'll check after you do, the other two. I'll check for Twitter and then I'll do it. But like, I think a lot of people don't like Twitter because it's a lot of typing involved. Whereas, Instagram is just like, just throw a couple of photos, a couple of videos up there, put a little one-liner caption, not even, it can just be a one word, whatever. But Twitter, you really have to, because your tweet can be seen by a lot of people. Yeah. And depending on what you put, man, that thing can take some interesting turns. I've been in that case where people try to drag me, and I just like.
See, I don't like Twitter because I can't edit.
Well, if you read it before you post it, they're not coming with an edit button ever.
And then I can't do it, and I have to delete the entire thing to write it all over again. No.
All you got to do is be like, look, I be typing fast, I can't type, and then you just add it on as a thread. Like, you know what? This is to fix the first one, but y'all know what I meant. That kind of thing, because they're not coming with an edit button. That's been like the longest running request for Twitter fans, followers, whatever. It's been the running thing. So you just
why won't they do it?
Because they know that's the issue that everybody's having. So they're going to keep you where you at, which means to get your stuff together, write it the first time correctly, and you won't have this problem. They're on to bigger and better things. Like edit buttons is not important to them.
They're whack.
Hey, they know they got the power. So they will put something new out before they put an edit button out. And they can sit there and laugh, which is hilarious.
In my hand, you can't do nothing about it.
It's like
Twitter, get it together. We need an edit button.
I love
people like me that be typing fast.
If you use your swipe, it will be right.
Anybody got time for that?
See? Let the phone correct it. But
copy and paste. I got to copy before I send it, just in case so I won't have to rewrite the same stuff all over again.
Yo, I know one thing. Y'all know my husband in my head follow me, right? Morris Chestnut. I remember when I got that follow, I was like, wait, you got to really go check to make sure that's him. Okay, it's a blue check. Girl. That was everything. Everything. And like, I remember when, like when Twitter first came out, and it was like so exciting to be able to interact with, what do you call it? Celebs. But nowadays I'm like, dang, I wish we can go back to the time where we didn't have access to them because they get on my nerve. I kind of miss that.
I don't like interacting with the celebs either because I'm like, they don't interact with you like that, to be honest. All they do is interact with other celebrities. They don't pay you no attention. Yeah. That's why when people be like saying happy birthday to celebrities, I be like, why y'all saying happy birthday to them? They don't care about y'all.
What about the ones that be like, today my birthday too? What about the ones that say, today my birthday too? And they don't say nothing back.
They don't say nothing back. It's like, why are you even talking to them? They not paying you no attention. That's why I don't like, if like I used to like on my Instagram, I used to post like celebrities' albums, or I would just like their songs or whatever. I deleted all that shit. I'm like, why am I putting this stuff on my page? They ain't got nothing on me on their page. No. You might get it in my story if I'm listening to your song, But I'm not about to put you on my page.
Everything that's not important or everything that's not important or something that I don't want to have on my page goes in my story. Like all the temporary funny stuff, I put that in my story because I don't need that on my page. Trying to keep the page aesthetic together, whatever this aesthetic is. But yeah, it's like when a celebrity starts something, everybody flocks to it. When a regular person like us starts something, nobody comes over. We don't get any, news, folks, reporters coming over reporting about this new business. It's like we got to go through hoops and everything to get somebody to come by. And then the minute you get that one celebrity presence, now you done made it. But I'm like, I've been doing this before the celebrity came here. Like, my numbers is good. Like you see people who go on Shark Tank, like they have numbers to show. But you would never heard of it. You would have never heard of this company unless they, got on Shark Tank. Mm-hmm. And it sucks. Like, what else is there for an entrepreneur to do to market? It's kind of like where we fall with the podcast. Like, we know we put out great content. And if we don't, we're waiting on our, listeners to let us know, like, that was trash. Can you try again? We need y'all to be like 100. The question I have for our listeners. I'm not going to realize until I ask you like, oh. Yes. Like we welcome it.
Then y'all gonna be like, what happened? Why y'all not recording? Oh, you listen? Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, because we gonna be like, deuces, ain't nobody said nothing for I don't know how long, and we just gonna peace out and not do this no more. Like we really trying to interact with our listeners across the pond. Like we want to know who you are, like, why you listen to us. What about our podcast is popping? Like what do you, or what resonates with you? Like what topics have been like the biggest things that you've been wanting us to talk about that we have not touched on? Like these are the things like that we want to get from you guys.
Because we feel like we touched on everything.
I know.
Everything.
I know there's so much more to talk about. We put out there, we had a form if you want to come on the show. Nobody's filled out that form. We had our email address out there for people to email us. I don't know if you're afraid that we may disclose your name, but we won't. We'll just be like, yeah, listener from Sweden. I don't know. We won't put your name out there unless you say it's okay. But probably then we still wouldn't even do it. We'll probably just go by your first initial, something like that. But it would be nice to connect. Like, how many of you listeners follow us? Like, it would be nice to kind of tweet back and forth with you. That would be kind of cool.
Right.
But,
so it's cool, and part of it is like, do we not put out too much information? Like, because y'all really don't know our personal pages. And it's like, do I really want you to know personal page?
I mean, they do, because we've posted stuff, on the page. I've said mine, but I don't even think that's what they want. Because like even still, I don't really post a lot of personal stuff up there anyway. Like you all know I love thrifting and all that. I think I'm at this point where I'm trying to, and I'm not saying that I put too much out, but I'm really trying to hold on to a lot more stuff.
Yeah. Like my personal business, like you wouldn't know anything about what's going on. And especially the way I got my page set up right now, you're going to be like, what? Mm-hmm. It's like, you're never going to figure out anything unless there's something that I want to share. Mm-hmm. But other than that, you're never going to know.
Well, we titled this episode 166, Temporary Fans, and that can go in every direction. Like Keita and I are temporary fans because we don't watch football no more. I'm quoting my dad, so thank you for the topic title. He told me I was a temporary fan because I didn't want to watch my team on Thursday. And I'm like, well, I haven't been watching anything all season, so that's fine. But yeah, I'll be a temporary fan. That's good. Thanks. Thank you for the free one. But from when I was saying, like, I wish we can go back to where we didn't have to interact with celebrities, temporary fan. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm good on it, like seeing everything that y'all doing. Y'all have your little jets and you get to, be wherever. You get to go to Greece, you get to be in Paris, you get to be over here. It's just like, it doesn't help me. All it does, and I'm not trying to say I get in this bad space, but all it does is be like, y'all can do anything at any time. You can do this, you can do that, you can leave. You got all the funding to just pick up and just bounce right now. You don't have to deal with what we got to deal with. And I'm talking about the people who are in corporate. You know what I'm saying? Entrepreneurs, if your business is booming, you can pick up and go as you please. I'm not there yet. Keyword, yet. I'm in corporate. So following the celebrity, like listening and being at everything that they do, you know, like who are the top 5 celebrities that everybody's like running after, like want to know everything, every second that they're doing.
I don't pay attention to them, so I don't know.
So I'll just go because you just see their names always in the news or in a tweet. Beyonce, Rihanna, Drake, Kanye, and let's go with Cardi or Nicki.
Yes.
And maybe Megan Thee Stallion gets in there too.
I guess. I really stopped following some of this. Like,
I don't follow them, but they come up in all the. I'm telling you, Twitter's.
I mean,
a bunch
I follow
of
them on
retweets.
IG, but it's not something I go to see what they're doing every second of the day. Like,
but I'm saying there are people who are like that, and I'm like, what is your goal? You know, does that really depress you when you constantly follow these people and you know you'll never get to that point? Or is this your outlet to get away from whatever else you got going on?
You know what my outlet is? I thought about this the other day, long and hard. There's a reason why I watch the Disney Channel so much.
Honestly,
like I really watch cartoons. Like I'll watch kid shows and cartoons to escape real life. Like you don't understand the Greens on Disney Channel, the funniest cartoon I've ever seen in life. You understand me? Them cartoons on Disney Channel are dope as hell. You be like, damn, they really be talking some crazy stuff. Like, and it should be funny. I watch it to escape.
And I escape to cop shows, law enforcement shows, that type of stuff. Like, if I really want to get away from the stress and all the mess, I'm turning on the Blue Bloods. I'm turning on a Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Law and Order, SVU. Like, I'm turning on all those type shows.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't just watch the show. I binge for hours.
Right.
When I'm really going through or feeling away or not in my, good spirits, I'm going to sit back and just get, into somebody else's business via these shows.
Mm.
Another one that I've been watching, that I was watching years ago, they have reruns on my, because smart TV. I don't really be watching that one, but I got a smart TV. And they play the old America's Next Top Model. They play the old Project Runway. So I get to jump into where I used to be, modeling my whole fashion runway, that whole phase of my life that is now void, missing, because that was a big part of my life. And I literally turned it off. And it's almost like you gave up your kid. It's almost like you lost a kid. That's what that is. That empty space. And you trying to figure out what is wrong is because you missed that space. Mm-hmm. So like, that's where I go. Like this episode is wherever it's going is what it is, y'all. Because we have these random moments where we just can't come up with a topic, but a bunch of topics start to flow on out. But yeah, like following celebrities, I did a lot of unfollowing. Not to say I was following everybody, but I never followed like those top 5. They would always be coming up in my explore page or somebody tag me in something or send it to me in DM or whatever. So you're always going to see it. It's funny, based on Instagram's algorithm, you always see this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that timer comes in clutch. You be in the middle of trying to comment and be like, it close you right out. Right in the middle of it. You're like, okay, well, that wasn't important. So I'll see you the next time I log in. And then it don't even be until a couple of days later because I don't miss it. I was chasing this. I don't even know what I was chasing. I think I was trying to chase like getting a bunch of likes and a bunch of followers, but I think that was a phase. Because now I'm like, whatever. Like whoever gonna stick with me gonna still be there when I come back after a month.
And I never really cared.
I know you didn't. It was just me, mainly me. Even with the podcast.
I was like, what? I was like, wow.
Even with the podcast, it was more me. I think because this is what it is. This is what society made. If you don't have a certain amount of followers on your social media, people are not going to go to your page.
Mm-hmm.
People only go off of what's popular, and it sucks because you're missing out on a lot of great things. Everybody has to start somewhere, but because some people have celebrity pool or big radio station pulls, they kind of get started with like already a couple thousand.
Right.
So, and then you ever listen to some of those? Like you ever listen to like people who have like, celebrity pool or radio station and you just be like, that's it?
Oh yeah.
I'm like, y'all got all these people and everybody saying it's popping and I listen and I'm just like,
no, it's not. It really ain't.
Child, every chance I get on Twitter when somebody's talking about a topic that we talk, I'm like, oh yeah, we just talked about that last week. And then here goes somebody will like it. Somebody will come to the page. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep dropping us every time somebody say they talked about it, I'm gonna drop it. Because I like how Twitter allows you to be, to have multiple accounts. And in the middle of a tweet from your personal, you can switch it to your other account without having to go to a new tweet.
Oh, for real? See, I wouldn't know that because I don't use it.
Yeah, you click on your icon and it'll change. It'll give you the option to be like, oh, I want this one. Now I want to do it from here. Let me do it from here. So it's like not having to go to your podcast page to now follow this person that just tweeted this so that you can respond. No, you can respond right from there because you can switch between.
I probably need to. I need to look at that because I don't. That was another thing because me and Twitter just ain't. I don't know it. Me and Twitter just don't vibe. I don't know why.
Well, everybody was vibing on Twitter last Monday when that whole daggone Facebook crash happened. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about all the people who ain't even a fan of Twitter that was on Twitter.
Listen, because we already, we have conversations y'all don't hear about, of course, but we have already talked about, communication, what was going to happen. And so when it went down, I was like, oh well. I was like, oh well.
That day was a crappy day because I don't know about y'all, but in the New York area, it has been rainy, cloudy for the last 3 days. Mm-hmm. We had a peak of sun for like minutes. And then all week from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, then sun, then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, straight this. And it just puts you in like the worst headspace. Like, I don't understand how some people say, I love when it rains. What do you love about it?
I'm not gonna lie, when it rains, it's a calming thing. But when it's like raining nonstop, that's when it becomes like, ugh, you're very irritating.
What it does for me being me, I need sun. Sun makes me happy. When a cloud shows up for more than a day, more than 3 days, a whole week, I'm knocked off. And I don't know how to get it back. It's not like I can create my own sun. I need that sun. Even if I ain't even get to go outside because I'm in meetings all day. But just seeing that thing just glare through the window, it's just, it just puts me in like the, oh, happy day. Puts me in that whole space. But
yeah, sometimes because it all depends on what type of mood you're in. Because if you're in that mood where you already like, you know what, I just want to stay in the house, I just want to chill out and vibe.
Okay, fine, that one.
That rain coming here, like, yo, this is a dope day. Like, it's raining.
That fine.
You know what I'm saying? It's raining. I gotta watch my movies. I could be in my covers, and I could just nobody's gonna bother me. Cool, pimp.
When it's the total opposite, that's the problem. You wake up, you hype, and then you look outside, you like had your outfit planned, even though because everybody goes to black. That's the color for when it's raining. Black, gray, sweats, hoodie, jeans, whatever. Nobody like, and any time that I've walked out in the rain, I've never seen anybody bright. Everybody's been in dark clothing. I laughed at this because I had a dentist appointment last week. And I was like, I had on all black, and I looked at this lady and this other lady. Everybody had on dark colors.
Anybody trying to get their clothes messed up?
But it's almost like if you wear bright colors, it's like you can kind of change it around and make your mind. It's like that reverse psychology. Is that the term?
Mm-hmm.
It may be raining, but I don't feel like it. So let me wear these bright clothes so I be the sunshine to somebody's rain. Oh, I did that, didn't I? Oh,
We can see clearly now. The rain is coming.
oh, it sucks that it's not that right now, but whatever. But yeah, we just want to come up here real quick, talk about temporary fans because we have not been watching football. And the other thing is this whole vaccinated versus unvaccinated. Like, I'm so tired of the whole conversation. Like, listen, let people do what they gonna do. Like, you trying to force people and trying to make people feel away. It's like segregation.
Modern day.
Exactly. Modern day. You putting people in certain groups and you're giving people perks for being this and shutting down these. Oh, they get to sit indoors at restaurants, even though I'm not doing this, so I don't care, whatever.
You know,
oh, you can't get in without your card or the app. You up here in New York, they're not letting people in.
What app?
There's an app, they said an app, a screenshot, or your actual card. So the app is wherever, I don't know who it is, but there's an app where you can get, it'll show like a little QR code or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, you're able to go to concerts because they're not allowing people in. You know, there was like a bunch of concerts that
But you still can get it, even if you're vaxxed.
That's the whole freaking conversation that everybody's been trying, or the point that everybody's been trying to make.
And I know this for a fact because I know people who've been vaxxed and still.
But they're the ones who are getting it and passing it, and they're still trying to say it's the unvaccinated. So I just be like, okay, whatever. Like, this conversation is going to keep happening. This still debate is going to keep happening. Everybody wants to have the little say. Everyone get up on social media and act like they better than the next because they did this and they did that. Whatever. All I know is mind your business. Do you and do you only.
Mind your business.
Come on, Ashley Banks. That's it. Like, stop playing. And the NBA is taking other steps by fining NBA players for not getting vaxxed.
What if they can't get vaxxed? Do they think about that?
That's the thing. There are people who have religious reasons and
allergies.
Right.
You can't get vaxxed. Everybody isn't vaxxed for a reason. Spiritual reasons or religious reasons, you know, allergies, and their choice of not wanting to get vaxxed. Like, come on, man, people.
Yeah, they want to put you in a state you can't fly, you can't do all the fun stuff. If you don't do this, then you're just gonna be on the side. It's almost like they look at you like you got something, Chad.
That's funny because I'm quite sure all these years they had cure for AIDS and HIV, but y'all kept it.
I don't know. It's like they put their energies into certain things and it sucks. You have the scientists, you have, these companies that are willing to do it. Why wouldn't you? Why would you let people die? Like, sickle cell is another thing that's prevalent in the African American community. Why isn't there a cure there? And
Exactly.
that is one of the biggest things that affect Black people.
The biggest. But you don't see nobody running out to go find no vaccine or no cure for that, do you? And if you did, and if I'm quite sure you probably do have one, but you're not forcing people to go get it.
Now, is lupus more Black?
No.
Because I haven't really seen a lot of.
I know people who suffer from lupus. We all know Nick Cannon suffers. He has lupus, but
Tony Braxton,
Tony Braxton.
one of the models from America's Next Top Model, Mercedes, she has it. I know Nick Cannon had it, like bad.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just it. I don't want to say it's funny, but it just really frustrates me that the government has so much power, but they don't coordinate or reprioritize certain things that they know that statistics show are killing people at alarming rates. Why wouldn't they try and put a push to getting that as fast as they got this?
But you also notice, like, if someone, you notice how frowned upon, how much it's frowned upon is, like, say if I had an ailment, right? That was affecting my way of life, my way of life. And I say, you know what? I'm going to take the holistic approach. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to incorporate this. That is not modern day medicine. They don't want you doing that either because they know how much power it is in holistic medicine.
Yeah, but it's because they're gonna lose money.
Exactly my point.
It's all about the money at this, I don't. And then
who's getting money for this COVID, for this vax? Because according to them, it's free of charge. So where are you getting money from? What's driving you to have everyone get this vaccine?
Child, I think they're getting paid a different way. Tax probably.
Could it be grants?
Tax relief, all that stuff. That's how they getting paid, child.
You get this many people vaccinated, this is how much you get.
The world may never know.
Because I thought it was very interesting that Walgreens is asking for your insurance information if you're getting vaccinated. Why? If you're not charging.
CVS too.
Why? If you're not charging people?
Because they have to report it to the government. In order for the insurance company to pay it, they have to.
But this is supposed to be free. Why are you charging my insurance?
Well, the insurance needs it to send to the government to get the write-off. That's why they need it. If you don't have insurance and you have to show some other stuff, and I can't remember what it was because I'm not in that boat. So you still, CVS, they all do it. You have to provide that info. Yeah. Yeah. The government has a lot of stuff that we don't know about. And it's so funny, like when they sit around and they like have these meetings with all this information. All right, we're only going to put out this line. Nobody can discuss this ever. This is clearances, whatever they call it.
Confidential.
So they have so much that they know that they do not share with us, and we're just out in the dark. And with the holistic approach, when all those, holistic doctors show up missing or dead after going on a trip to one of those.
South America. It always happens when they go to South America. You notice that, right?
It's crazy to me. I don't know. But it's like the government everywhere. they got people everywhere. That's why I be looking around my place like, do I got cameras? Because I be watching. I tell you, I be watching
your
these cop
phone.
shows. Well, I had to turn off. If you didn't know, people don't know. Like, if you
Oh
don't
yeah,
turn the
turn off
camera,
your mic and your camera.
yeah, people don't know that. So, watching those cop shows, they be in your lamp. You like, hold on. All the stuff I buy, ain't no telling if you're implanted all up in these. That's why I don't really like smart devices. They like keep pushing me at T-Mobile to get me a what they call it, a watch, a smart watch. I don't want that. I already got one, and I got it because everybody had one. And I don't even use the thing. $100-something.
I just use it. Let me tell you why I got this watch now. I have for the past 2-3 weeks. I put all my notifications on silent. Text message, WhatsApp, Instagram, everything's going on silent, but it's gonna buzz my wrist if I get a message. And if my watch dies up.
There's your answer, people. You ever reached out to her and she'll get you back? That's why. Snap.
The only thing that I can get is like I can hear is when you call my phone. If you call me on WhatsApp or if you call my phone, it's the only way it's gonna make a noise, and other notifications I need to turn off. But it's like text messaging, Instagram, Messenger, WhatsApp messages, WhatsApp messages, all that is on silent. That's silent all day. Yeah,
my phone sits on silent all day, but it's near me, so I know somebody hit me. Because I don't, if y'all know me and all the messages, all the episodes we've done, I tell you, I can't stand noise. I can't.
She can't.
This chair right now keeps squeaking. It's driving me insane. Okay. So, and I ain't trying to make a music video or song. So, yeah, that phone got to sit on silent because you ain't about to keep, because people, I get those robocalls all day, every day. And I'm about to say,
you know how many numbers I block and they still be coming like, damn, you try using y'all cell phones?
Y'all the people that get on my nerves, because I put it in my story. I put a poll question in there and none of y'all will say yes or no. Like, I'd be like, how many of y'all getting like random calls a day? And nobody say nothing, but it was like all 50 of y'all in there saw the whole story. Why you don't click yes or no? Why don't people take surveys?
Because they don't.
I want to know why. What you saying yes or you saying no? Why? That's why I say even if we try to do a survey on the podcast, ain't nobody gonna take it.
I don't take surveys.
I take surveys if there's incentive attached to it. Or if I really had a good service, or a good experience, I'm definitely gonna do the survey. Shoot, when my food was popping from where I ordered, you getting that survey. Because sometimes they be sending little coupons later. Or I boast about you on Twitter. I went to PF Chang's the other day and they gave me some crappy food. But I went to Twitter so fast, they gave me my money back in a day. I asked for fried rice and you gave me rice. You gave me rice with uncooked vegetables on top and called it fried rice. Child was hot. So yeah, social media comes into play certain situations for me. So anyway, temporary fans, episode 166. Hope you like this random activity. Till next time, be nice, be kind. Leave us a comment, please. Peace out.